Bournemouth's waterfront is divided between the town centre and the Boscombe area. There are two piers along the main seashore, one near the town centre and the other near the Boscombe area. The problem is that only one pier is active. The area around Bournemouth Pier is well equipped with restaurants, bars, rest areas, tourist facilities, and many people enjoy surfing. In addition, there is an active movement to continuously improve and develop the nearby environment. On the other hand, the area near Boscombe has a small floating population and lacks interesting amenities on the expensive seashore. The 30-minute walk from Bournemouth Pier to Boscombe Pier was very inconvenient in our experience. The Boscombe area felt like a run-down Bournemouth town centre. The direction they were aiming for seemed not different, but the size and quality were different. We asked nearby merchants and residents for their opinions to hear in-depth opinions about the sluggish situation in the Boscombe area.
I say in the olden days, like back in the 40s and 50s, there used to be 3 piers. So Southbourne used to have a pier as well as Boscombe and Bournemouth. But they lost that in the war years ago. But it's like we have 7 miles of beach and only 2 piers. I mean, that's quite crazy. But our council, that I don't know, maybe they don't know geography basics or about longshore drift, but they're not doing these things to help protect the beach and give people more waves. But all the surfers are now funneled all down towards Bournemouth Pier because the council shortened Boscombe Pier when they built the reef. So when they built the reef, they knocked down our pier and gave us just a fishing platform at the end, which forced all the Boscombe surfers to now have to surf at Bournemouth.
In this particular Boscombe area is that, the streets, we have homeless people due to drug and alcohol problems. So that's the only thing I'd like to see, that those people get more help than they do.
Maybe for the holiday, maybe the council can make more facility, so will better for the Bournemouth. A long time ago, he got the plans that say Boscombe, the seaside, will make some 50-50, but nothing. Just to say, every time say, oh, we'll do something, but nothing.
I'm sure the town should, the council should think about some ideas to something that this town can offer to tourists. We only have this lovely beach, at the moment the town itself is going down the hill, I would say, there is not many nice. Yeah, it's sad to see, it's really depressed, this town, this is how I see it. I've been here for 13 years and it's getting worse instead of getting better.
The council installed surf leaf near the pier in 2009 to encourage active visits by surfers from all over, but it soon failed. Coastal Activity Park, opened in 2014, is also now closed. Now, we propose the new branding for the Boscombe area, Eco.Moving. With 2035 as a feasible target date, we aim to naturally move visitors from the Bournemouth Pier, connecting the 2 piers through transportation, opening up the traffic channel between the 2 piers, increasing the number of tourists at the Boscombe Pier. The goals of our project can be summarized in 3 keywords: connectivity, sustainability, and ecology. It is hoped to protect the local ecological environment and promote the development of coastal economy. According to the project goals, we drew a service map to show our entire system. First of all, we hope to open up the traffic channel between the 2 piers in the form of sightseeing boats. Tourists can pay for their tickets by providing waste. These waste will be turned into boats, sea benches, recreational equipment, coastal restrooms, and so on. For the realization of the system, we divided the plan into 3 stages. The first stage is to complete the PS Link and basic tourist project until 2025. It mainly includes waste collection and conversion system, design of floating transportation, and the seaweed workshop. The second phase is to construct seaside hotels and coastal activity projects until 2030. The third stage is to build biomaterial-based facilities and construct the ecological space until 2035. For the Grand Challenge project, we are focusing on the first stage. Now, here are the 3 specific suggestions for the first stage from our rebranding the Boscombe Pier plan. The first moving idea is based on physical moving between the 2 piers. Tourists can buy tickets with waste of plastics at the wharf before boarding. The main function of this boat is to transport passengers and collect marine garbage. It can collect waste in the ocean, separate the seawater from the waste, and finally discharge the seawater. The secondary moving idea is a seaweed collector that helps to collect seaweed easily on the beach. The equipment helps for collecting, cleaning, and drying the seaweed. The seaweed can be easily cleaned after soaking the collector in the surface of the seawater. The equipment can be rented from the seashore shop, and there also will be the drying seaweed place with the equipment. Third moving idea is a material workshop that moves our mind toward the environment one step further. This is a biomaterial-based workshop studio targeting to develop the local marine sustainable economic plan. The workshop space is for visitors to experience making new materials with marine bioplants such as seaweed and algae. In the workshop, people will mainly experience grinding the dried seaweed into powder to create bioproducts. We intended the 3 suggestions to be naturally connected rather than exist independently. The rebranding of the Boscombe area is a small beginning, but we hope that various Eco.Moving will gather to make a huge difference in the future.